Are you ready for an extraordinary adventure into the breathtaking Himalayas? Imagine trekking through majestic snow-capped peaks, immersing yourself in the serene beauty of nature, and discovering ancient cultures along the way. However, while the allure of the Himalayas can be unstoppable, nature's power can also be unforgiving. In a tragic turn of events, an unexpected avalanche struck a group of determined tourists, leaving them fighting for their lives. Stay tuned as we delve into the gripping tale of survival. Hear first-hand accounts from those who experienced this harrowing event and explore the importance of preparedness in the face of unforeseen dangers. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on more thrilling travel stories like this one. Definition of an avalanche and its dangers. An avalanche is a rapid and powerful flow of snow, ice, and debris down a mountainside. It occurs when the balance between gravity and the strength of the snowpack is disrupted, causing a mass of snow to release and surge downhill. Avalanches can be triggered by various factors, such as weather conditions, natural events like earthquakes, or human activities like skiing or snowboarding. The dangers associated with avalanches are primarily related to the destructive force and unpredictability of their path. They can reach speeds of up to 80 miles per hour, often causing immense damage to anything in their way. The impact and sheer weight of a moving avalanche can bury and suffocate individuals, damage structures, and disrupt transport routes. Additionally, avalanches can trigger secondary hazards like floods if they block rivers or lakes. Overview of the Himalayas. The Himalayas is a vast mountain range located in southern Asia, spanning across 5 countries: India, Nepal, Bhutan, Tibet, China, and Pakistan. It is home to several of the world's highest peaks, including Mount Everest, with its majestic beauty and rich biodiversity. The Himalayas attract mountaineers, trekkers, and tourists from around the globe. However, the region is also prone to natural hazards, including avalanches. The Himalayas experience a high frequency of avalanches due to their steep slopes, heavy snowfall, and unstable snowpack. This poses significant risks to the local communities, mountaineers, and tourists who venture into the mountains. In recent years, the number of avalanche incidents in the Himalayas has been on the rise, leading to numerous fatalities and injuries. Efforts to mitigate the risks of avalanches in the Himalayas include the establishment of avalanche forecasting and warning systems, the construction of protective structures like avalanche barriers, and the promotion of avalanche education and awareness among locals and visitors. However, the remote and challenging terrain of the Himalayas make it difficult to fully prevent the occurrence of avalanches and their associated dangers. Description of the incident. In a tragic incident that occurred in the Himalayas, a devastating avalanche struck a group of tourists, causing significant damage and casualties. This natural disaster took place in a popular tourist spot, where mountaineers and adventure enthusiasts were exploring the majestic mountain range. The avalanche, triggered by seismic activity or heavy snowfall, swept down the slopes with tremendous force, engulfing the unsuspecting tourists. Emergency services and search and rescue teams were immediately mobilized to the scene to locate and provide aid to the victims. The impact of the avalanche resulted in multiple injuries and fatalities, leaving the survivors shaken and distraught. As rescue efforts continue, authorities are working diligently to ensure the safety of the remaining tourists and to determine the full extent of the tragedy. Causes of the avalanche. The causes of the avalanche in the Himalayas can be attributed to a combination of natural and human factors. The unique geographical location and topography of the Himalayan region make it vulnerable to avalanches. The Himalayas consist of towering peaks, steep slopes, and deep valleys, which create a perfect terrain for the formation and triggering of avalanches. One of the primary natural causes of avalanches in the Himalayas is the presence of heavy snowfall. The region experiences heavy snow accumulation during the winter season, particularly in higher altitudes. As the snow continues to accumulate, it adds weight to the slope, eventually becoming unstable and prone to avalanches. Snowfall during the monsoon season can also contribute to avalanche formation as wet, heavy snow can destabilize slopes. Furthermore, the geological composition of the Himalayan mountains plays a significant role in the occurrence of avalanches. The region is known for its loose, unconsolidated snowpack, which can easily give way under the pressure of additional snowfall, strong winds, or seismic activity. This loose snow layer can break away from the underlying surface, triggering an avalanche. Human activities have also been identified as a contributing factor in avalanches in the Himalayas. Devastating avalanche occurred in the Himalayas, resulting in significant loss of life and destruction. This natural disaster took place in a remote and mountainous region, making response and rescue efforts challenging and time-consuming. As news of the catastrophe spread, authorities swiftly mobilized local and international resources to provide aid and support to the affected areas. Specialized teams, including search and rescue personnel, disaster management experts, and medical professionals, were dispatched to carry out rescue operations and provide immediate medical assistance to survivors. Response and rescue efforts. The response efforts were complex due to the harsh terrain, extreme weather conditions, and limited accessibility. Helicopters were deployed to provide aerial reconnaissance and transport injured individuals to medical facilities. However, their usage was impeded by high winds and poor visibility. Trained mountaineers and local guides were also crucial in reaching the affected communities, as they possessed the expertise to navigate treacherous trails and steep inclines even under adverse circumstances. In the initial stages, the priority was to locate survivors and provide urgent medical attention. Rescuers worked tirelessly to locate those trapped under the snow, using state-of-the-art equipment such as sonar detectors, thermal imaging cameras, and specially trained avalanche search dogs. Implications and aftermath. On February 7, 2021, a devastating avalanche struck the Himalayas, wreaking havoc and leaving behind significant implications and aftermath. The avalanche occurred in the northern Indian state of Uttarakhand, where popular trekking routes attract adventurers from around the world. The immediate aftermath of the tragedy was chaotic, as rescue teams rushed to locate survivors and retrieve the bodies of those who perished in the disaster. The implications were grim, with over 200 people reported missing, and the death toll steadily climbing. The treacherous Himalayan terrain hampered rescue efforts, as roads were blocked and helicopters struggled to reach remote areas. The incident highlighted the immense risks faced by both trekkers and locals living in vulnerable regions prone to natural disasters. Furthermore, it emphasizes the necessity for improved infrastructure and disaster management systems in such areas. The aftermath of the avalanche resulted in a somber atmosphere, with grieving families mourning their loved ones and local communities grappling with the loss and trauma. Moreover, the tragedy propelled discussions about climate change and its impact on the delicate ecosystem of the Himalayas. Concerns were raised about how increasing temperatures and erratic weather patterns may contribute to the frequency and severity of natural disasters in the future. In the majestic Himalayas, nature's beauty often leaves us in awe, but with its grandeur comes the reminder of its untamed power. Today, we witness this power unfold as an unexpected avalanche struck a group of fearless tourists. Our hearts go out to the victims and their loved ones, and we hope for their swift recovery. If you found this story thought-provoking and wish to stay connected, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll be joining a community of passionate explorers who value both the beauty and the risks that our world presents. Together, let's continue to explore, learn, and above all, stay safe.